Welcome back, everyone. It's Lala, and I have some things to show you guys. Going into the 2025, this is an exciting time right now. We're seeing lots of videos about different planners, what people are thinking about using, what they've already decided on, but still have yet to pull the trigger, so to speak. And time of exploring to see what people are using, what people are buying before making those final decisions. So I made a purchase that I had not previously considered, which is the Kinbor product. And this is the design, like their special design for the year 2025, the Chinese snake. They have some other cover designs, and also too, they have various sizes of their planners and layouts. What I purchased is the A6. I think this cover is so cool. So this is going to be your same size as your Hobonichi A6, and I will even show a comparison. This is going to be their daily. And yes, you're going to see some similarities if you're not already familiar with the Kinbor planners. But you're going to see some things that look similar to Hobonichi, but also to other planners. But there's with a couple of differences that I haven't seen in another planner. But I don't consider this a dupe. So let's just move on to the next thing. So I received this over a week ago. I just hadn't gotten around to showing you guys, but I am now. The booklet I ordered through Aliexpress. That's just one retailer that you can get Kinbor planners. And this is the package it was in. I was going to do this whole thing where I was going to translate everything for you guys with the app from my phone, but I didn't. But this is going to show you the book and the layout pages. Okay. Also about the extra pages in the back. That's what that, let's see. So you guys can see it really closely. Okay. And information on the top. You can see it says A6. It has the measurements and the skew. And then I have pin marks all over this, but here's what the front of the package shows. Hey, maybe you can even take a snapshot of this video of what I'm showing right here, and you can use your Translate app. Maybe. Okay. And then it came with this fold out, and pretty much this is like a manual of the pages and how you can use it. In this part, I did put some little notes on some clear stickers. But this is really cool because it's not only a manual, and I know I'm not going to get the whole thing on the screen all at once, but I'm going to show you a couple of different things. And I think this character is really cute. So this is telling you it's the 2025 planner. And shows you designs of the other covers and just information about it. So let's see. I wrote down also to the paper. You're going to be curious about the paper, of course. They call it, and I know I'm not going to pronounce this right, but I think it's Bauchan paper. Bauchan. I think it's a $5.99 Bauchan paper. Anyway, it says it's thin, light, smooth to write. And the outer cover is a PU leather. Okay. And that's me using the Translate app. Some of the translation might be a little off. And then this says Dately. And this is showing like the dashboard. And let me get my little sticker so I have on here. So it has this dashboard page for your dailies. When you go into your dailies, you can write your tasks, tasks for the month, your goals, list running tasks. You can use it however you want, and it just gives you a couple examples. Then the opposite page, and there's a lot on here, of course. And this is going to be your daily page, which is going to have, let's see. On the top left, it's going to show you the monthly, the date, lunar phase, and of course the timeline is on here, and it only has like up to the number 17 on here, but there's dashes in between. Let me see, did I write down what time it starts? But the numbers start at 7, but there's some dashes up above it. You can either use that for like your top 3 goals, and I'm going to show you the booklet. And then because it has the dot in between the numbers, that could serve as, your 30-minute increments or however. And then it stops like at this 5 p.m. military time, and then 5:30. But then it has enough dots where you can actually extend it, the timeline further. Okay. And I wrote down it could be extended to about 11 p.m. And it's going to have on the outer edge the number indicating the month. And you're going to have a calendar at a glance view here. And then when you have the yearly calendar, I'm just going to go through this fast. There's a schedule page. You can write down your ideal schedule. This is, you can see this calendar where you can use it as an index or tracker. And then there's some, let's see, I believe the next pages are pages that are in the back. The favor pad. Oh, this is, I think, the gift list, the to and from. And then it shows you an example of the monthly page. There is a yearly page where you can write down like some yearly appointments that you're aware of. You can pretty much kind of use it like a future log. There's this 21-day plan or 21-day habit tracker, and a favorites list, and some other additional pages that I'll show you. But the really cool thing about this is, and I'm not going to be able to put this all on the camera, but it has on the opposite side that character really big, and then you get like this nice gift, so to speak, of the whole year calendar. So maybe you want to give it to a kid, post it in maybe a family area or in your own space. So you get this whole, and it is a Monday start. Okay, so let me get into this Kinbor. So again, I chose the Chinese snake. So I believe this is Chinese New Year. And I'm sorry. I need to look into this whole thing again, because I'm drawing a blank because I haven't bought my own Hobonichi or anything in a minute. But it's going to be the year of the snake. Okay. When you open it up, it's this kind of metallic, harder, stiffer paper. This part is very thick and solid, and I do have a little ding up on the top. I did that. But you can see this is really thick. So you have this metallic page here, and then when you turn it, you have 2025 touch-out. And then you're going to see your calendars at a glance, starting with year 2024. You get the 25 over here, and then you get year 2026 over here. And then I believe these down here are going to be like Chinese holidays. So this won't apply to to those of us that are in the US too much unless you still celebrate some of these holidays. Maybe you have Chinese heritage or whatever. You like cultural events, okay? And the weekends are going to be shaded in, well, Sunday specifically shaded in red, bold red. Holidays on here are going to be red but not bold. And Saturdays are going to be a light gray on here. And then the rest of the days are the darker gray. And then when you turn the page, then you get this type of layout. You're going to get 2 months on a page. So again, you can use this upper portion. Let me bring it up close for you guys to see. You can use that upper portion. Maybe you want to write, turn it this way, and maybe write your tracker items here. And then you would go across. So say you have about 5 different things you're tracking up here on this top area, and then maybe use different colors, and then, you know, so January 1st, you know, you can color this in for each task you did. That's just one thought. I tended to write on these like tracking my weight and any scheduled PTO days from work that I was taken off, and I would put it on this page. Or if I had family or friends visiting, so I was hosting. So anyway, you have January, February, and as you can see, it's in English, but you also have it in Chinese. And then March, April, and so forth. So again, but you can use these pages however you want. Maybe you might use as an index for some details on your various daily pages. That's another idea. And then it goes right into January. So there are no December pages or monthlies for you to start using, or even November pages to start using this. This is truly a 2025 planner. And this is a Monday start. Like I said, you get the calendar at a glance up here. So you do get December and February. You have space down here. You can write things just like a lot of different planners. And January 1st is going to start on a Wednesday. You have the grid layout on here, which I love grid on a monthly. You can see these weekends are over here, and how each day has a box. To me, that's very important. Monday starts in each day having its own box. And based on the layout of the month will determine how much extra space you have around. Okay. And let's look at February. So let's see if I can notice any differences. Let's go to a different, here we go. Here's a different, I can see already, even in March. So because of the layout of March, down here is where you have extra space from here to here, but you still get this side. Also you do, and I almost missed it, but you do get the week number along the side. I like that. And I think that's really all for me to point out to you guys. All right, so you get all of those months for 2025. Let's see if we have any extras for 2026. So here's December 2025. And you will get the previous month down here for November of 2025. And then you do get a January of 2026. And then, no, it does not give you any other dates other than straight 12 months. So 2025, that's all you're going to get in this planner. And this is that page where you can use this like a future log, maybe goals. However, there's no one way of using this layout. And this looks really nice. It's grid. And it does say up here at the top, plan of a new year, which kind of leads one to think, oh yeah, I'm set up for goals or events that are already in the works. Although you could still put events even on your monthly, but yeah. Okay, and so then when you turn the page from this whole year setup, it goes into the, I call this a dashboard. Now this part is lines. And so you can see here that these are lines, and they're lines of tiny dots. And then you're going to have a quote that will not be in English. But you know what? Over the years, I've come to enjoy using the Translate app. It's on my phone to figure things out in Japanese or Chinese. To me, it's like a little adventure. It's like fun. So you do have lines. So you can use this however you want. You can use it for a quote of your own quote. You can use it for a running task list. Maybe it's your specific goals that you want to put on this page, or whatever you want. And I just used some Happy Planner stickers here. I was just kind of playing with some stickers from a new booklet. So let me go into a page that doesn't have anything. So let's flip it. So this is January 2nd, and you can see how the layout is. All right, and this is where I was saying that the number stops at 5, but you still have dashes. And I want you to see this. And look here, there's a longer dash here. I'm not sure why. It's probably in that manual. But you could extend this time all the way down if you wanted to, or maybe you would stop here. Maybe you're only using this for a work day planner. And so maybe you only work till 5 or 5:30. So then this would be fine. And then maybe you want to track some things. And there's these 3 dots here. Maybe you want to set these up as logging your meals, journaling down here at the bottom, final thoughts, whatever. My plan for this is not as a planner. However, I may change my mind. It might be something I flip-flop back and forth. But I was thinking about what I really wanted to use for journaling. So having this numbered timeline over here, it's nice that it's over here on the side compared to my Jib and Tet Show days. I'm going to go to a page I don't have stuff written. That timeline is in the center. So for me, unless I were to turn this way, it doesn't really work well for me for journaling if I decided I wasn't going to use that page for appointments and tasks and things, compared to with it being over here on the site is much easier to ignore. So I was planning on using this for journaling and my scripture study for 2025. That's why I got this, and I wanted something small. So yeah, it just goes through all these daily pages. And another thing you'll get, you'll see the number here on the side for the month, and you can see them from the side. Okay, you do get the 2 ribbons, and there are 2 red ribbons of very different shades. Okay. The paper feels really nice. I have not pin tested this yet, but I am assuming that it's going to be fine with the pins I do use. It is a lay flat design. And then when I get down to the back, you get your pages all the way till the end of December. So there's December 31st. And then you go into some blank pages, or, empty grid pages. And they are numbered. And what I typically do is I'll make the first page index, and then I would use the rest of the pages. There are not that many. You can tell here a little bit that there's not going to be that many, but there is enough for, you know, for some things. It just depends on how you're going to use it. And it goes up to page 17. Yep, page 17 for these grid pages. And so there is those. And then you go into those different pages I was showing you with the whole brochure fold out. This is going to be your schedule, and it actually says it's a schedule. And look, here's this little icon. Okay. And it does have the time starting from 8 a.m. 5, 6, 7, 8, till 8. I have to do that till 8 p.m. All right. And there is, I can see that there's a bold line going across here at 12 to divide the day. And there's also a bolder line here at 6. I'm supposing that's going to be the typical time off for adults, working adults. But again, it still goes to 8 p.m. So you can use this however you want. Maybe you want to set up your ideal week, maybe your schedule for school. You have your gift list over here, and it does say it, gift list with a gift icon. And you have the time, or you can put the date, to or received. And then you can put the name and what the gift was. So whoever was the giver or the receiver. The next page is going to be that 21 days plan. And this is over 2 pages. Now, I'm not quite sure how I would use this. It's almost set up like a monthly, right? This could be, I'm thinking you could, maybe you're working on a project. And so you can see that this line is bold here at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it is set up like a 7 days going across. Maybe these could be used for a project. So you can title your project up here. And then this last area would be, maybe you use it as a check off. So you can, you know, put the project name here, and then maybe there's different phases of working on a project. I don't know. I'm going to look at some videos, see if anybody explains or shows how they would use this. And then there's this whole grid area right here. Maybe, just doing a review of whatever those projects were. Then you get the list. So it says favorites, and it looks like a little file folder. And you can list all your favorites. You know, like some of the planners have, like the Jibun Techo has, their page is titled, I believe it's the 100 list. Let me see. I'm looking. Yep. 100 wishes list is how the Jibun Techo is. And you know what? I don't have anything like super private on mine. So I'm going to show you the difference between, and I can just show this side. So the Jibun Techo days, B6, slim, starts at 1 all the way up to the 100, and then you have extras. And look at how their layout is. Okay, with a checkbox. And then the Kinbor is somewhat similar in some ways. You do have that box over here where you can check it off if you've accomplished that, or you know, maybe it's, you might have things that you would like to do this coming year, right? Maybe trips, maybe it was music that you like, whatever. You can use this however you want, because it says favorites. And for me, I tended to put like things like have good health, start planning or saving for a tiny house, custom tiny house, traveling to Japan next year. That's one of my wishes for next year. But yeah, you can use this however you want. And, you actually get a lot of, you get 4 pages of those. And then these are some like eye exercises. And you would need to translate it with your app if you don't read the language. But it has these pictures. The next one is going to be, it says encyclopedia on the top. Okay, with magnifying glass, and then it has some different information that I have not really looked into. Okay, and measurements of some kind. I'm almost thinking, and maybe somebody can validate it or say no, but are these measurements for different paper or planners? I don't know. And there's something else here. So anyway, I'm just going to show you guys, because I have not used my Translate app to find out. Okay, and then you have a map, and this map is not going to be like the map of Japan or US. This is going to be of China. And then there's some grid areas here to put information in. Again, I don't know what. All right. And then you have a world map. World map with, again, some areas down here at the bottom for stuff. And it says world map. And I'm going to look back here. This did say on the top China map. And then you have gourmet recommended. I'm not sure if these are going to be full recipes, but here you go. And then this is the 24 solar terms. So I'm assuming these are about different plants. And then the last page is going to be where you're going to put your personal information if you choose to. And then website and all the social media and pages, whatever, for Kinbor. And then this has on here Kinbor Techo 2025 life document. And this is a embossed, you can kind of see. That's pretty. And then so you have this hard paper again, and it ends with that metallic kind of paper. So there's the Kinbor. All right, Kinbor does have A6, A5, and I did see a weeks. And I don't know if there's any other sizes, and there are several different layouts. So here is my Kinbor. If you enjoyed watching this, or you have questions or comments, or even a better translation of something that I mentioned here, please do post it down below. And thank you for coming and watching my video. And I will be back with another video of something I have ready to show you guys. And all the good information is down below. Check it out. And I'll see you next time. And please do like, subscribe. Bye.